Well, hello, I'm the shader developer for Depth3D, a shader that works with reshade. I am here to show you how to make the depth map for some games, or an example, as well as an example of making a depth map for your weapons. Alright, I have the game running already, so this will save us time, because loading time was a long time. So first we want to make or follow this tutorial. So we're making a for the settings. You can type in whatever you want here. Just make sure you pre-install everything that I did. Let's see. So right here is not the ideal place to make it, so we are going to move to a location that's more suitable for this.
Main power offline. All entrances non-operational.
Second.
Main power offline. All entrances non-operational. Main power offline. All entrances non-operational.
Oh boy, I'm lagging. I guess I can't capture and play this game at the same time. I'm processing briefly. Anyways, let's open this up. Now we have view of the outside as well.
Main power online.
I believe in honesty, especially now. And what will be your final moments in this world?
Alright. This should be a good location for making the depth map.
The human
These windows should be transparent. Should.
The hell
Let's see.
The demons. It's all true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first. You will
right
have
now,
a seat
Depth Map
alongside
0
them,
doesn't
just
see
as
a
I
default
will,
depth
in
map
what will
that you
become the
use.
new
Most of
world
the time
that
it's
they
okay.
create for
Depends
us.
on what you want to use.
Starting
I suggest the depth map
now.
28 apparently. Let's check that out now. It's a little darker, it has more details to it, but it really depends on the type of depth map you want. So we're gonna go blank slate here. So let's go to custom depth map. Have 1 through 10. Let's choose the first one. Not so easy. Next, a little more difficult.
Especially now.
Not sure.
And what will be your final moments in
Or we
this
could probably
world?
work with that.
All the rumors.
That
the
is gonna
human
be
sacrifices.
constantly when I talk.
The hell portal.
See, number
the
6, no.
It's all
7, you can try
true.
seeing number 7. Sorry.
My
pretty much
sisters
said,
and
so
brothers,
let's
be thankful.
lower the mirror.
You will be the
see how
first.
far that goes. Not quite.
You will have a seat
far
alongside them,
forward,
just
so
as
let's
I
bring it
will,
back
in
this
what will
way.
become the new world that they create for us.
There we go.
Starting now.
This one doesn't have too much distance to it. You start to get the idea, so let's reset them back to default. Okay, number 10. So remember how to say this could be worked with?
I
Let's
believe
increase
in honesty,
the bar range.
especially now. And what will be your final moments in this world?
It is really dark,
All the
and
rumors.
this is not something you
The
want.
human sacrifices.
And I need to readjust this depth
The
map
hell-
anyways. I've been making
The
for it.
demons. It's all true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first. You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world that they
So we're doing
create
adjusting
for
the near
us.
point and the far point, or
Starting
depth precision, basically.
now.
What I'm doing is try and set where the precision is exactly. As you can see, I'm lowering and it becomes lighter. It's kind of important to have a color accurate monitor so that you're able to see the difference between the shades. Something with high contrast.
I believe in honesty, especially now. And what will be your final moments in this world?
See, that's 25.
All the rumors, the human
See, we should have
sacrifices,
some pop here.
the hell portal,
May
the
need more
demons.
precision, so let's move the
It's
precision
all
forward
true.
so it gets darker as
My
we're
sisters
closer
and
to
brothers,
us.
be
See how it's
thankful.
darker right here
You will be the
compared
first.
to what's over here.
You will have a seat
you can,
alongside them, just
but-
as I will, in what will become the new world
Oh,
they
man.
create for
My bad.
us.
I wouldn't die. No, I didn't.
Starting
Anyways,
now.
I thought that was crouch. Probably see, yeah. Also, you may want to crouch in game to get close to an object to see if you get to see differences between like the foot right here and the ground. It seems pretty okay. You could see some of the structures in the distance as well. If you want some of that detail in there. But real distance objects, you don't want to really see that. You don't need detail.
I
Just the
believe
furthest
in
you can
honesty.
see is that
Especially
pillar.
now.
So let's turn it
And
off
what
so you can
will
see
be
what I'm
your
talking about.
Final
See that pillar back
moments
there?
in this world.
As you can barely see that,
All
but
the
that's far
rumors,
enough where it doesn't
The
really matter.
human
So
sacrifices,
I'll consider this
the
a
hell
good
portal,
death
the
map. Actually, I
demons.
think it's better than the one I had
It's
before.
all
We'll see right
true.
now. One sec. I'm going
My
to
sisters and brothers, be thankful.
even
You will
this
be
out.
the first.
pretty
You will
quick.
have a seat alongside them,
And
just
then let's
as
turn this
I
off
will, in
compared
what
to
will become the
number-
new
I
world
had it at
that they
28.
create for us. Starting
So we're
now.
gonna do that right now by turning it off. See how this is a little bit too dark compared to my previous one? Let's switch it back to 10. You can see that there's a lighter area over here where the monitor is, so you could probably have the monitor pop out a little better. So I'm gonna keep this as my depth.
believe
I'll
in
probably be adding this
honesty.
to the
Especially
the,
now.
settings.
And what
so
will be
now,
your final
now it's time to
moments in this world?
switch the or change the weapon
All
depth
the
map.
rumors,
Because
the
as you can
human
see, this weapon has
sacrifices,
way too much
the hell portal,
precision on this end.
the
It's just
demons.
too much, and
It's
it
all
basically loses it.
true.
So
My
what we're gonna
sisters
do
and brothers,
is
be
actually
thankful.
or have implement
You will be
a
the first.
second depth map that's
You will have a seat
that's
alongside
been
them, just as I will,
dedicated
in what
this
will become
this,
the new world
this
that they
precision to
create
be very
for
very close
us.
to the screen. It's
Starting
very very tight.
now.
So first thing we do is try one of these to see if they work or any work. Number 3 may work, so let's think about that. That may work right away. You can see how it's a little bit different. You can see more detail in the gun, but it's not quite right either. So, not changing that.
I believe in honesty,
No, of course,
especially
too
now.
light.
And what will be your
5 is a
final
little better
moments
than
in this
3.
world? All the rumors, the human sacrifices,
6.
the hell portal,
7 is really
the
bad.
demons. It's all true. My sisters and
Sometimes
brothers,
when
be
you see the
thankful.
screen, like
You will be the first.
where you see that,
You
you
will
see how
have a
it's
seat
clicking. That's not
alongside
quite
them,
set
just
properly.
as I will, in
We'll
what will
adjust
become
that
the new
soon.
world that they create for us. Starting now.
Alright, it doesn't look like any of them really work. So we're gonna go to the first depth map and click on that. And these are the default settings. 0. This is to adjust your basically where it clips. So say I increase this, you should see it coming out of where I'm at. See how it goes further away. And if I decrease it, it should go back behind me, but we can't see that in the camera.
I believe in honesty,
So what we're
especially
gonna
now.
do is
And what will be your
Set to
final
0.
moments in this world?
maybe that's good for this.
All
Who
the
knows?
rumors,
We'll figure it
the
out.
human
And
sacrifices,
we're gonna lower this
the hell
a
portal,
bit.
the
See how it gets
demons.
lighter. This is the
It's
near
all
depth.
true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful.
This one is the
You
far
will be
depth. So
the
if we
first.
lower that, you see the
You will have a seat alongside
bar
them, just as I
goes
will,
in. So
in
we
what will
want
become the new
to have
world
that at least
they
at
create for us.
0.01
Starting
or
now.
1.001 inches. We could increase it, and it should push this. Quite, and actually, that's actually working. Could increase this and push this from the back forward, if you can understand that. Kind of weird if you think about it. And decrease this. Not quite. So this one go over bounds now because I don't see this working.
I believe
properly.
in honesty,
I'm gonna be doing
especially
that,
now.
and then I'm gonna lower this.
And what will be your final moments in this world? All the rumors.
That's too much. So
The human sacrifices. The hell portal. The demons.
That's still too much.
It's all true.
Still too much.
My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first. You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us. Starting now.
This is not working too well, so let's see. That's more like it. But it's not quite right, as you can tell. It's like it's too large for the viewing area.
Even honesty. Especially now. And what will be your final moments in this world? All the rumors.
So what can we do?
The human
Let's
sacrifices.
move this.
The hell portal. The demons.
Actually, that's not working.
It's
either,
all true.
so let's try the next step.
My sisters and brothers, be thankful.
It starts
You will be the
changing
first.
a lot.
You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world
This
that
one
they
may want to
create
look outside,
for
just
us.
in case it clips.
Starting now.
Oh, there we go. It looks like the near and far switch with this. So let's try it this way.
I believe in honesty, especially now. And what will be your final moments in this
There we
world?
go.
All the rumors,
I like this
the
better
human
already.
sacrifices, the hell portal.
It's just minor
the
differences,
demons.
but
It's all true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the
between
first.
this number.
You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us.
Around.
Starting now.
So this may work. So you can see a line around the gun. The only way I was able to try to fix that was add this weapon percentage value. We want to minimize that as much as possible. So I guess lowering it about. It's about there, around 500, I guess.
I believe in honesty.
I guess for this game, it's go
Especially
666.
now.
Not quite.
And what will be your final
maybe.
moments in this world? All the rumors, the human sacrifices,
It's
the hell
better.
portal, the demons.
Almost gone.
It's all true.
That's too much.
My sisters and brothers, be
That's
thankful.
around 400
You will be the
or
first.
0.400.
You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create
So
for
when you get
us.
close to the wall, you see
Starting
that there's clipping
now.
on that edge right there. Normally, you could probably adjust this by adjusting this value, but I think we're already at its limit, so let's see. Too much, too much, too much. It's getting closer, but I think there's already a limit to this.
I believe in honesty.
It's mostly
Especially
not
now.
noticeable that much,
And
but
what will be your final moments
that's how
in
that
this
is the
world?
limit.
All the rumors,
But when you're
The
playing
human
normally the game,
sacrifices.
you won't see it too
the
much, I
hell
guess.
portal, the demons.
It's kind of hard to explain because you
It's
kind of get used to this kind of thing.
true.
The only time it shows up if you really
My sisters
stick
and
your
brothers,
camera
be
into the
thankful.
edge and stuff, and we really
You
don't
will
do
be the
this in the
first.
game. We don't stick
You
in
will
the
have a
corner
seat
or something.
alongside them,
Even
just as
now,
I will,
this is
in
not
what
too
will
bad.
become the
Some
new
stuff that's
world
really close
that they
to you as
create
well.
for us.
Maybe when you get really
Starting
close to a person,
now.
maybe it'll pop up. Ah, nice. Keep forgetting crouch and swap. But maybe if we get really close to a person, it'll show up. But we don't do this too often. That's a little clipping issue with this weapon depth map. It doesn't show up in all games. Some games actually work really well, and other games not so much. The best example
I
would
believe in
probably be,
honesty. Especially now.
I can't remember.
And what will be your final moments in this world?
Let me see. I think the best example would be Call of Duty, Infinite Warfare, where it didn't clip very much. Another good example would be Metro Last Light, where I don't see it clipping hardly at all. Then you have bad examples like Shadow Warrior, which is the recent one I just did. That one has a lot of clipping. I don't know if it's actually recommended to play with that, but it feels better once you have the weapon depth for some reason. It just feels nice to the eye, even if it clips elsewhere. And it's mostly doesn't happen when the fact action anyway. So let's try this out with this new death map and the new
it's all true.
The new weapon death
My
map.
sisters and brothers, be
It's not
thankful.
too bad in this game, thankfully.
You will be the first.
So it could be worse.
You will have a seat
I
alongside
usually
them,
touch my
just
games
as I will,
around
in what will become the new world that they
35
create
because
for us.
that or 25.
Starting.
I don't play
now.
my games around 25. I do on the rare occasion. But let's try this out real quickly. So I'm gonna turn my monitor into 3D mode. Reminds me I need to get better 3D glasses for me. Alright, let's check this out. There we go.
I believe in honesty.
This seems to be a lot better than my
Especially
previous
now.
map.
And what
Especially
will be
with
your
nicer
final
popping as
moments
well.
in this world?
The gun
the
seems
rumors.
fine.
The human
Seems like it's in the proper
sacrifices.
position. I don't
The
know,
hell-
it doesn't stick out too
The
much.
demons.
It feels like
It's
I could
all true.
grab the hand and it has enough
My
detail.
sisters and brothers, be thankful.
Now what I'm gonna do is
You will be the first.
basically go
You will
back
have a
into
seat
this while I'm
alongside
watching
them,
in
just
3D
as
mode.
I will, in
And
what
I'm
will
gonna
become the
adjust this
new
value
world
right here.
that they
Remember how I
create
made it
for
the
us.
1.25,
Starting
so I'm gonna make it
now.
10. I'm gonna look at the weapon myself. Here I can see some pop out from the finger by doing that, so I'm gonna switch it back to 3. Or switch it to 3. And now there's more pop out for the gun. I can see that the finger pops out even more. So let's go 2.5 like I had before. It's not as noticeable.
I believe in honesty.
Maybe 3 was a better option.
Especially now. And what will be your final
Push that to
moments
2.
in this world? All the rumors,
3.
the human
Basically, I'm
sacrifices,
swapping back between these
the hell
to see what's better for my
demons.
eyes. 2.
It's all true.
1.
My sisters
2.
and
It's
brothers,
not
be
2.
thankful.
2 seems to be right.
You will be the first.
If 2 seems to be
You will
like
have a seat
where it's
alongside them,
proper, so
just
let me
as
go
I
to
will, in what will
1.
become the new world
Doesn't
that they
seem like it
create
changed any much.
for
2,
us.
5.
Starting now.
0. If we change mostly at the end of the time, 2, 5. 2, 0. It's kind of difficult to tell, but it is changing ever so slightly. It seems to be tighter when it's 2. It seems to be
believe in
less
honesty.
accurate when it's 5.
Especially now. And what will be
So
your
I think I
final
will save
moments
this
in
profile
this
for
world?
this weapon.
All the
It may not be my best
the human
profile,
sacrifices,
but I will come back
the
to this.
hell portal,
But I am going to
the
save the
demons.
death map for this
it's
game.
all.
I've been
true.
phasing out death map number 7.
My sisters and
so
brothers,
I've
be
had
thankful.
This Doom
You will be the
have its own
first.
separate death map. for
You will have a
game.
seat alongside them, just
But the
as
death map
I
itself,
will, in what will become the new
Like,
world
not the weapon
that they
death map, but
create
the regular
for
death map for
us.
the game actually looks a lot better
Starting
than I had previously.
now.
And to do that, just to change once it's in this mode. I'm sorry about that woman talking over and over. I wonder why they make it loop so much. Should play at least once, maybe twice, and that's it. But anyway, so it's already set on the previous episode for 28. So 28, we're gonna go back over here and no, not this one.
I believe in
Cut
honesty.
some 10, and we're gonna
Especially
go back
now.
to off.
And what will be your final
And off shows you
moments
the
in
other
this
death map.
world?
It's
All the rumors,
very
the
similar,
human
but
sacrifices,
the
The
ground
hell-
close to us
the
pops up a
demons.
little bit more. It
It's
feels like
all
it's
true.
declining when it should be.
My sisters
Well,
and
not
brothers, be
declining, or
thankful.
inclining instead of
be
declining,
the
and we
first.
want to decline.
You will have a seat alongside
So
them,
we're
just
gonna
as
switch it
I
back
will,
to the
in what will become the
custom
new world that they create
Death map. It's
for
very important
us.
to do this check once you make a death map.
Starting now.
Now it feels like it's deeper, less of an incline. But here's another option, which I should explain as well, which is the death map enhanced. So let's turn that on. One is basically nothing. It's no change. If you lower it, which is actually increasing,
I
it,
believe
which
in
I probably should
honesty.
do it the other way, but don't worry about
Especially
it.
now.
So let's lower it
And
by
what will be your
increasing it,
final
and we lose
moments
detail in the
in this
distance,
world?
and gain like a
All the
sort of
rumors,
a
the human sacrifices,
awkward.
the hell portal, the demons.
Like
It's
it makes it where it's
true.
nice and lighter.
My
and
sisters and
weaker
brothers, be
over
thankful.
death map.
You will be
And
the
remove
first.
detail basically.
You will have
But
a
if you
seat
want to add
alongside
detail
them, just
in
as
the
I
distance,
will, in what will become the
basically
new
lower this
world
value.
that they create
So by
for
lowering
us. Starting
it does
now.
increase less precision near us, but at the same time it does give more pop out in the distance. Some people like pop, it makes things like more toy-like in the distance. And for this game, with more of a proper depth map like this one, I think setting it to 1 should be good. Maybe I want a little bit more detail in the
I believe
distance,
in
so
honesty,
just to correct it,
especially now.
oh wait, no, don't
And
do
what
that.
will be your final moments in this world?
We want to set it to
All the
something like
rumors,
0.9
the human sacrifices, the hell portal,
or
the
0.95.
It's
No,
all
not quite.
true.
Doesn't seem quite right. 0.9.
My sisters and
seems
brothers,
about
be
right.
thankful.
Try 8,
You will be the first.
9.
You will have a seat alongside them, just
Actually,
as
8
I
may be
will,
better, who
in what
knows?
will become the new world
8.5
that they
probably
create
the one.
for us.
So
Starting
0.850.
now.
Good. But it really depends on the person how they want their depth map to look or how they want their pop in the game. Other than that, we can increase it. So, but if you are going to increase it, I do recommend turning this off for now and increasing the depth.
I believe in honesty, especially now.
Alright, now I probably should explain.
And what will be your final
another thing that I do
in this
personally
world?
is once I have
All
this
the rumors,
up, I don't really play at
human
50 depth, but
sacrifices,
if you have it like this high, there is a
the
conversion or convergence
It's
slider. And
true.
what I like to do is
My sisters and brothers, be
basically
thankful.
move the convergence
You will be the
up
first.
to where the
You
gun
will have a seat alongside them,
is.
just as I will, in what will become the new
So you
world
have a
that
little
they
pop
create
out.
for us. Starting
Small increments, you
now.
want to raise this in small increments. So you also have less of a blur effect around that weapon as well if you do that. So it feels like the hand pops out a little bit and the world sinks in more. It just really depends on how you want it. Alright then. Another thing that helps, I hear people
especially
is
now.
put into negative
And what will be your final
perception.
moments in this world?
I usually like doing the half of what the depth slider
human
is, so
sacrifices,
25 seems about
the
nice.
hell portal, the
Alright.
demons. It's all
This is okay.
true.
I get a good sense of depth.
My
in this
sisters
game.
and brothers, be thankful.
I can see a little bit of depth in behind the window.
You will have
Kinda
a
weird
seat
to think
alongside
about,
them,
but
just as
that's
I
fine.
will, in what
In some
will become
games,
the new
windows
world
won't
that they
be
create for us.
transparent in the depth map.
Starting
That's when you'll have
now.
like in Grand Theft Auto 5, the car, basically the windshield is like a solid wall that you can't see past, and in depth because you can't see anything else back behind that window. But if you break the window in the car, you can see depth in detail and objects. But then that this looks work really well. I like how this
especially
curve is actually
now.
popping out a little bit.
And what will be your final moments in this world?
Also, I guess if you do kind of want to mess with your eyes, go full on the depth side, on the negative depth. It'll have a lot of pop out on the screen, and you'll get this
My sisters and brothers, be thankful.
Like. I kind of like it sometimes, not quite.
You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will,
enjoy
in what
like
will
in
become the
Grand
new
Theft Auto.
world that
But
they
in a
create
first-person shooter,
for us. Starting
it's
now.
just different strokes from different folks. But the option is in there, and it allows you to modify it however you like. I'll be uploading this this death map when I have time. Alright, so let's exit desktop. I hope it wasn't too long. There's also other settings in there for like interlaced televisions and how's it checkerboard. Let me message my friend. This time I'm almost done with this video. Alright then, that's basically it. Right now with the issues with the 3.0.5 has issue with several OpenGL games, so I recommend using 3.0.4 if you have it. Look at the archives. For now, until they fix the issues with 3.0.5, the games that are affected are Return to Castle Wolfenstein, Quake 4, I didn't get a chance to check Amnesia, so that's something I need to check. It also affects Prey, but Prey you can't really have a depth map, so you won't be able to get 3D a 3D type of output from that. That's too bad because that's one of my favorite games. Wish I had Prey, but other than that, another game that's affected is not. I haven't checked Wolfenstein. I need to check that. Quake 2 XP is affected as well. It looks like most of the Quake games are affected. I'm not sure. Other than that, that's pretty much it. All right then. Thank you, and please have a nice day or night or wherever you are.